Hey guys, this week I appear on the Retro Hangover podcast, where I talk about the Mega Man Game Boy games. If you want to listen to the episode, either click the link in the description or go to retrohangover.com. Hello, I am the Gray Man, and welcome back to what I think is going to be the finale for Mega Man 6. So, something funny, in between episodes, so my throat was getting kind of sore, talking so much. Which, isn't too bad, it's just, but, I did want to just, finish all of this in one sitting, so I didn't want to, kind of cop out or anything. But, so, and plus later today, I actually, am teaching a digital art class, in downtown Portland. And so, I have the one thing that involves me talking a lot, and then afterwards I have to go to the other thing that involves me talking a lot. So I went in the other room, and went to go take some Dayquil to kind of, smooth out my throat, because that was the closest thing I had to cough syrup. And I had forgotten that I hadn't taken the safety seal off. Oh, shit, I missed that thing. And so I just end up drizzling just, a ton of Dayquil all over my sink. In my bathroom, and it's just it just falls all over there. Just a bunch of, rich orange goodness. So, this finale is already off to a good start. But that's okay. And that is one thing I'm doing, a lot more, in 2019, is that, I'm teaching, specifically, I'm teaching Clip Studio, which is the software that I use for my comics career. I was trying to use Photoshop for the longest time, but on top of the fact that I hate Creative Cloud, I think the subscription-based service is bullshit. It's also the fact that Photoshop has a lot of features that are just kind of grandfathered in through either the brushes or the UI design, that I feel is not really conducive to professional illustrating, as opposed to Clip Studio, which actually is. And I forget which weapon I'm supposed to use for this guy. Let's see. It points to creativity. Dr. Wily just went, you know what? If I'm going to defeat Mega Man, I'm just going to throw a giant fucking dinosaur at him. And I don't know why I decided that fire was actually going to work. The fire does not work against a fire-breathing dinosaur. Go figure. Come on, give me something. Is it the axe? It's not the axe. Okay. I've got to recharge the axe. The axe is going to be my clutch hitter for this palace. I'm just going to use the Mega Buster. And, one of the downsides of Clip Studio is that even though it is a very prominent program, it used to be known as Manga Studio, but they rebranded it. But because it's not on the level of Photoshop or Illustrator, it doesn't have as much documentation for it. And so if you go to the Clip Studio website, literally everything is just presented in these boring gray boxes that have with Times New Roman, no less. The only way it could have gotten more generic is if they used Helvetica or something. And and they don't have any images and they don't have any references, so if you're trying to put that in a specific context through either comics or illustration, it doesn't really give you anything to run with. It's just I almost wonder if it was written by the people who programmed it, because there's a very big difference between writing for programming documentation and writing for someone who is going to be using it super frequently. And I briefly touched on Atari earlier in this playthrough, and that was one thing that Nintendo improved upon, because most Atari games were conceived of and designed by the programmers. And not that the programmers, did a bad job, but just a lot of the games that you would have towards the end of the Atari 2600's lifespan just got very generic and just kind of like not very interesting. And so Nintendo was kind of like, why don't we hire artists to kind of, conceive of the game, and then we'll hand that to the programmers, and we'll get the best of both worlds. Like, we'll get something really creative from the artist, and then we'll have just like the programmer put it all together. And so I think Miyamoto in particular, who's like, the golden boy for Nintendo. Like, I think he was originally working in like some kind of creative capacity before he started developing Mario Brothers for Donkey Kong. And you just look at those games and it's just like, you have the crazy mushrooms and you have like a giant monkey throwing barrels and everything else. So say what you will, he did bring a lot of creativity to it. What do we got here? Just... Oh, I think this is the one that I used wind on. I knew there was one that I used... Wily, you are really trying to make weaponized bubbles a thing, aren't you? Stop trying to make bubbles happen. It's never gonna happen. That thing is already dead. You ever think, Baby Doctor, you had like a good idea. You were just gonna throw a frickin' gun at me, but then it shot bubbles. That didn't do anybody any good. Going to Zivata. Whoop! Holy shit! Out! Well, at least I got that E-Tank. Got a little ahead of myself. Apparently you put fans in water and that... Ah! Fans in water is the ultimate defense. Who knew? Let's see. I'm gonna see if I try my... I should just use the jet. What the hell? Why the hell am I not using the jet? Unfortunately for you, jets managed to trump fans and water. Didn't think that through, did you? Whoa! Oh. I should really use this to kind of... Okay. I'm really gonna need the tomahawk as I go into the finale. Not today. I'm just gonna take the hit. I'm not gonna be tempted by the health. And now he's getting old-fashioned. He's just throwing straight up turrets at me. Yeah, here we go. We're doing the thing. Okay. I forget which order everybody goes in. Let's find out. And another thing where they put like a modicum of more effort in is that they actually had a dedicated boss room instead of just repeating the original room like they did in Mega Man 5. You know, it's a good time to actually use your health items when you literally have a spear coming at your head. It seems to work out. Okay. Yeah, the Robot Masters in this game will just straight up fuck you up. Like, I was making fun of Plant Man in the first episode, but like he proved more tricky than I had given him credit for. Like, look at him. He just, like, tries to straight up bum rush me. We're in kind of a war of attrition right now. I think I can take the hit. Oop! I didn't need to take the hit. That's one thing that cracks me up, is that Mega Man breaks the glass when he comes out. It's just kind of like, yeah, I beat your Robot Master. Fuck you, smash! The Y-Spear. Whoop! I managed that sick dodge, and he still hit me with his mace that lacks a chain. His chainless mace. Well, he's not anything anymore, because he's dead. Centerman! Use the thing! Whoop! Just Mega Man's nonplussed face, like right there when everything got frozen, was actually kind of funny. He's like, well, yeah, right there. Well, this is what's happening. No good. Yeah, there we go. And go over here. Oh, but I was talking a bit. So I was talking about Clip Studio, and so that's part of. So the really boring documentation that you have on the Clip Studio website, and so that's part of the reason I decided to put together this course specifically centered around it, because it's specifically geared towards, okay, here's the tools, but here's how you can specifically apply it to comics and illustration. And, I use old manga samples, I use old superhero comics, and just kind of here's how you can kind of replicate that. Oh, hey, just you're talking about a bunch of that digital art? Oh, yeah, that's super cool. I love this guy. And not to mention, if you get Clip Studio, I got it on a Cyber Monday sale for $25, a couple Christmases ago, but even if you buy it standard, it's only $50. You only have to pay it once. You don't have to pay the monthly subscription fee like Adobe makes you do. And you get the cheapest Wacom tablet, which is something $100 at most. That costs less than a PlayStation or any other more expensive bit of entertainment. And a kid gets a valuable thing they can create their art with, that will enrich their life and kind of, and they're learning how to use a professional level product. And I feel like that's something we kind of underrate a little bit when we try to teach art or music or something like that. It's working with the tool you're given. And we have so many advantages versus artists in previous generations. Basically, as long as you have a decent running laptop or tablet and decent software, you can do amazing things. People that decades ago could only dream of doing. And so it's for the best that we try to take advantage of that the best we can and try to pass that down to our children, to the next generation of artists. So that's my really hopeful thing while we go to fight the final boss. That is one thing about this game that I will call a weakness, is that it doesn't really have much of a build-up or a finale. Look at this. It's just having me fight these guys again. Whoop. Wiley's just kind of I'm gonna kill you this time. I'm really gonna do it. Last 5 times I didn't do it, but this time I'm really gonna. It's are you? You're that guy. Eddie! Yay! You gave me something useful! Oh, Eddie, you're all right by me, Eddie. All right, hopefully. Ugh, I really should have recharged the tomahawk. Hopefully, I'll be able to beat this boss even without it. Whoa! I am kicking this thing's ass. Okay. It's gonna be all Buster from here, but that is totally fine. Whoa! Whoa! I've got plenty of E-tanks, so just gotta stay on top of things. What? I'm fucking this guy up. Yeah, fuck you! Oh, I still got one more. Okay. Okay. totally fine. Ooh. Actually, wait, can I use beat on him? Let's see if I can. Nah, I can't do it. They took that out from Mega Man 5. I'm actually gonna have to fight this final boss. Come on, buddy. Oh, fuck. Oop. I'm fighting Dr. Wily and I'm going to win because he doesn't have E-Tanks. I have plenty of E-Tanks and he doesn't have them. Will you get down here already? Son of a... There! This is what I get for not recharging my thing. Oh. Woo! Come on! I'm not risking it at this juncture. Whoop. Whoop. Fuck you! Woohoo! Beg, beg, beg like you have never begged before! Where did you get that rope? I got it from Rope Man. Duh. Triumphant at last, Mega Man arrested Notorious Dr. Wily and brought him to justice. Notorious Dr. Wee sentenced to prison for his crimes. Dr. Wily now rules over a prison cell. At long last, the world is at peace. For, like, until the next game. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Yay, we did it! We completed Mega Man 6! So yeah, that's the last of the classic, Mega Man games of the original NES 6. So I want to thank you guys for watching this series so far. I've really enjoyed doing it. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break. Not from uploading videos, but I'm going to focus on some other games for a little bit. I do want to complete Resident Evil 2. I've really been anxious about that. And there's some other stuff that I kind of want to post for, like, the next week or two, just like some different games that I've been kind of eyeing. But we're halfway through this. We've still got 7 onwards to complete. We've still got, like, 5 more games. And so we're going to be getting to that soon before long, and we are going to be completing this journey through the classic Mega Man games soon before long. So I want to thank each and every one of you. I really appreciate it. If you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Things have been tough kind of lately, but I am still trying to keep up daily content to the best of my ability. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.